enjoy your movie. Just 1 second here. Okay. How can I help you today? Alright, perfect. And just so you're aware, we are playing the Brendan Fraser movie The Whale today. Is that alright for you? Perfect. And the start time is in 10 minutes. Jeez, I did not realize I gotta get in there in a minute. But if you don't mind me asking, how did you hear about us? I usually recognize a face, and while you look kind of familiar, I would just like to ask anyway. Okay. Yeah. Word of mouth is how we typically find ourselves getting new customers. We like to keep things on the low down, so feel free to tell anyone you know, just maybe not any cop friends you have. Am I right? Alright, so we have got you all set with your ticket here, and I just want to ask you real quick, is there anything you would like here? We've got popcorn, we've got drinks, we've got concessions. Yeah, of course I can show you. So, we've got popcorn here. Recently popped. It's got that nice texture there. You can hear it's good popcorn just from the sound of it. Oh yes, as someone that's worked here for a while, there's definitely a sound. So, have you seen the movie before? The Whale, yes. Okay, yeah. Well, it's very, very good. Just put that down there. I personally love the movie. Low-key found myself in tears the very first time I watched it in theaters myself. And did you want anything to drink today? Of course, yes, I can tell you the prices as we go. So, popcorn is going to be $3 even. Since we are under the radar, let's say, we can charge less here. So the popcorn is $3, the sodas are $2, energy drinks are $3, and the concessions are $3 as well. Yes. Of course, yes. So we can do the popcorn. We have, I know you said Coke, but is Pepsi alright? Perfect. We've got a Diet Pepsi here. They tell us not to show the logo, something about no free advertising, so you simply have to trust me by the color scheme alone. But this does come in a can, so it's much easier for your consumption. And if you don't know the little trick, you want to pop the top here, flip the top around, and grab one of those straws, put it down in, and you are Gucci, you are golden, you are all of the things. Perfect, yes. Of course, I can show you the energy drink. So we've got Zero Sugar Red Bull, Zero Sugar Red Bull, because we want you to get some caffeine in you, be awake, be alive for the showing, be in your feels, be in all the things that make the movie-going experience just a little better for everyone. So, out of these two, would you like either one? Okay, perfect. So, yeah, the movie is amazing. Brendan Fraser honestly might be some of his best work, if not his best work. There's a newer movie from him called Rental Family. Super good movie. Probably underrated. Probably. I haven't heard anybody talk about it in my circles, but they're not as big of movie fans as they are games, unfortunately. Have you seen Rental Family yet? Okay. Well, I always recommend it for sure. So, we've got you down for popcorn, a drink, and concession-wise, would you like anything? Of course, we can go over that as well. We've got a bar of chocolate here, a bar of chocolate here. This is milk chocolate, hard chocolate, and it is also king size. So, $2.50. Not a lot of profit, but we're not solely about profit here. We're about true movie-going experiences with true film lovers. Yes. Not everything's about money, no. Of course, yeah. We do have more. We've got these little Starburst packets. These are not $2 for 2 pieces. We've got 4 here, and they're each 2 pieces. And each piece, or each 2 pieces, is a quarter. So $1 for 4 is typically what we go for. Yeah. So, personally, I really love the dynamic between Brendan Fraser's character and honestly himself. The dude is fighting literal demons, trying to just simply survive after losing a loved one. Someone that was so close to him. And then not having his daughter, and his daughter disliking him, and that's putting it lightly. It's a fantastic movie. So, we do have more concessions, yes. My apologies. We've got Milk Duds here. Milk Duds. With 30% less fat than before. Not sure how much there was before, but now there's 30% less of it. And there's 130 calories in here per serving, 4.5 servings per package. So, treat yourself if you would like. No pressure at all. Anything's available. You don't have to get any concessions or snack foods. The popcorn and the drink, and you're set. That's just a movie-going experience right now. Yeah, Milk Duds truly are just that polarizing candy where it's like people who love them, and people who don't typically find them acceptable, but never any raving reviews. We do have some Laffy Taffy. This is the greatest of all time flavor, banana. Okay, I mean that one's pretty good too, but for me it's gotta be banana. Which is weird because I like the synthetic or the taste of fake banana more than I like the taste of real banana. Go figure. So, yes, this is an open bag. This is just what I've been snacking on. If you look down below there, I will get you a fresh bag. Of course. We do have 2 more options here. We've got a large container of Tootsie Rolls. That's TOOTSIEROLL. Just in case if the Mandela effect somehow goes into place. Oh, you know it. Okay, thank you. I wasn't sure if my quip would land quite correctly. A lot of Q's right there. And a lot of K's and C's. Oh my gosh, I am... Wow. If you want to keep it healthy though, we do offer trail mix. And this is sweet and salty mix. Peanuts, raisins, cocoa, candies, sunflower kernels, trail mix. So you get a little bit of everything with this one. Of course. So, what can I get you out of the candy? If anything, no pressure at all. Okay, yeah. I will just hand that off to you since I've got it right here. And then I will put your drink here, move this other one to the other side. Let me just type this up quick. Popcorn. Okay. And I've got that ready for you, but let me real quick just grab you your popcorn. We've got this Mean Girls tin. Not tin, but bucket that we're offering right now for your popcorn. So that is no extra charge. We were given these by a larger theater at a much discounted rate, and we pass that along to you for free. You have the option of keeping it for yourself, or if you would like, you can return it here after the movie. Either way, it's okay. Alright? I'm gonna get you that popcorn now. Sorry, I thought I heard some sirens. Move my keyboard out of the way. Perfect. Would you like any extra butter on that? Okay, no worries. There you are. We do that basically just so it evenly distributes the top layer of butter from the bag down into the lower parts, just so you get a more even experience. Yes. Alright, so we've got your popcorn, your candy, and your drink, right? And you got the candy and the drink. Your popcorn's right here. Let me just type this in for you. Okay, there's my scanner. Let me sync up real quick. Alright. And is that going to be card, cash? Perfect. Just tap right there. On the bottom there, yep. Okay. Perfect. Well, I've taken enough of your time. We don't have many previews in the movie, but I can tell you for a fact you have missed absolutely nothing so far. We have about 15 minutes, and you got here a little early, so good on you. I want to thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming and watching. And I will see you next time. Perfect. We can see after the movie how you feel. And it's a small area, so very much to enjoy the sound quality, the experience. And again, tell your friends if you would like. If we didn't earn it, don't tell them. Alright, enjoy your movie.